What's up, boys and girls? Long time no see. We'll get started in just a few minutes. This is our sealed case here and our blaster boxes. Trying to decide. I'll probably go ahead and get the boxes out. And then we may do some Donruss Optic and then mix in our Phoenox kind of as we go. Give it one more minute and then I'll go ahead and get everything out. Takes up a lot of space when you get this many blaster boxes. Should be fun though. Optic's always fun. I may be able to get one more of these and run it back. I'll let y'all know. I do have a few more of the Phoenox blasters we can mix into. I haven't opened any Phoenox this year, so I'm excited. And I still have some select we can do as well. Alright, it is 8:30, so we'll get started. This is our full case of Optic blasters. 4 Phoenox blasters. Let me get these out of the way for a sec. Get these Optic blasters out, and then we'll reset the table here. Sorry. A little mess. Alright, we got a little bit of a mess. Alright, let me get these out in some way, shape, or form. So many boxes. Little card stands don't do as much good when you got this many boxes blocking them, but that's alright. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. And then I've got these as well. Alright, let's get started. What we'll probably do is do 5 blasters. Is that right? Yeah. 5, 1, 5, 1, 5, 1. Something like that. So good luck, good luck, good luck. That's alright, I'll just stack them up over here for now. Looks like I had a good weekend. Went way too fast as usual. I do have a much calmer week at work this week than I've had the last couple weeks, so that'll be nice. Do have the leaf metal breakup that we're still trying to fill. It's not looking good. We're going to keep pushing it at least a couple more days. I was going to give it to tonight, but we had a couple things taken off the board over the weekend, so we'll give it a little bit longer. Those cases should be back from Chad on Tuesday, so we'll give it through at least Tuesday. All right, here we go. How about Devin Culp? The Bucks? Yep, Buccaneers. Shock. Got a silver Fred Warner to the Niners. Shock Ray Davis to the Bills. Will Shipley rookie. Shock Jalen Polk. And a silver Rook Aurora to the Falcons. And a Brian Thomas. Junior, that is. I'm going to wait and sleeve up all our shocks, but I'll sleeve up some of the bigger ones as we go and top load those as well. Then I'll come back. What's up, Scott? Yes, downtown. Our last case had one downtown and one uptown. I'm hoping we'll have the same. Then I'd like to see something nice out of Phoenix. Up to Scott playing some golf. It's last week or so has been so hot and muggy here. I don't know, golf would have been miserable. We did go to celebrated Father's Day a little early. My daughters go downtown next weekend to Top Golf yesterday, and slap some balls around. It was fun. It's been a while since I'd actually hit some balls. All right, Josh Jacobs. I've yet to find any Optic football in the wild around here. Luke McCaffrey on the shock, but our my Walmart, I believe, has stopped carrying cards. I haven't asked him, but I can't find him anywhere. Braden Fisk, Rams. Dunze. Got a silver rated rookie. Dylan Lobb. Drake May base. Yeah, my daughter's 15. We got to get on the driving. Taking her a couple weeks to get her permit. We got to get on the driving lessons too. Real bad. Chain reaction. That is Justin Jefferson. I don't think driving is going to go well. Caleb Williams, purple shock. Very nice for the Bears. Going to Ken. Ken with the filler mojo. Took down both fillers. Both fillers. We got a Brock Bowers base. Silver Drake London. She's so timid, like even drive, like we went over to my in-laws' house, they have a golf cart, so we let her putt around the net. And she's even timid there, but I know it'll get better. She's never really driven much of anything, even golf carts and go-karts and that kind of stuff. But we'll get there. Let's do these later. Yeah, that's true. That's true. It could be worse. She could be hell on wheels. Right? But she's been studying for her permit test. We're gonna get that. She has summer camp starting Friday. She'll be gone for a week, and then we'll go get her permit test. Do a permit test when she gets back. Luckily, we're not far from the school, so even when she's 16 and driving, it won't be shutting far. No interstate or anything like that. Not what she wants. Bijan. Purple Malachi Corley. Luke McCaffrey, rookie. Primary color is Malik Neighbors. Ooh, that's nice. How about a blue speckle? Jaden Daniels. Yeah, I'm afraid I know mine's going to be the same way. There you go, Chris. Very nice hit for Mr. Wayne. Good start. Those cards are so sharp. Silver Javon Baker, rookie. Ray Davis. Devin O'Leary. Polk, rookie. Jermaine Burton, Roll Tide. Silver Bryce Young. And Joe Milton, now Cowboys. Yeah, it's pretty much one of the better ones you can get for sure. For sure. I think I know there's at least some numbered cards in Phoenix. I've seen some get pulled, so maybe Phoenix Retail will surprise us with something nice. Yeah, you don't get much better out of Optic besides your downtown uptowns. It's nicely centered too. I didn't look at the surface, but that might grade very nicely. Funny because like Prism and Optic basketball retail, there's a good bit of numbered stuff. Football retail, they've pretty much taken all the numbered content out. I don't know why I mean, obviously, so they can make more. I'm sure is the answer, but it's just odd that like we opened some Prism basketball last year, and there was numbered stuff, but almost none of it retail football anymore. not an Optic and Prism. Purple Shock, J.C. Lake. Another Daniels, this one a base. My House, Phoenox. Silver, Danny Dimes. Kool-Aid. If anybody runs against a cross, he has a lot of case hits like explosives and color blasts. And so if anybody runs across any of those, I'm looking for some Kool-Aid case hits. Theo Johnson, Shock. It's kind of a weird player to Jalen Wright, Shock. He's kind of a weird player, Michael Penix rookie, to have some case hits. Xavier Legette on the silver. Nice one for the Panthers. Bryce has got weapons for the Panthers now. He can't really. They drafted receivers. He was a pretty good receiver last year. Now they need some. Probably could use some running back help, but J.C. Latham. All right, that's 4. Let's do one more, and then we'll do a Phoenix. Yeah, it's weird that I don't know if they just wanted the Saints to have somebody, but he's got, even in college stuff, he's got case hits and like he's got a color wheel and Prism Draft. It's weird that Kool-Aid, and he wasn't. I mean, I guess at one point he was projected to be a higher pick than he ended up being, but it's weird that he has so many case hits. And they don't sell for a ton. They still sell pretty well. I actually entered a Raz for one the other day. I left to take my daughter somewhere. About 30 minutes later, I checked my phone and had a message, hey, you need to settle up for the Raz. I was like, okay. And then I went to look, and they'd already given my spots away. Literally like 30 minutes. It's like, can you give me a minute to pay? Like, whatever. I didn't even look to see if the spot they would have had would have won, because that would just made me even angrier. He's like, well, I asked people to pay upon claiming. Gave you like 45 minutes and gave your spots away. Like, all right. Will Reichert, little Alabama kicker action. Malik Neighbors. Malik Neighbors on the throwback. Silver, Aiden Hutchinson. Should be back this year. Yeah, it could be just his name. You're right. Could be. Joe Milton on the shock. Brendan Rice. Caleb Williams. Brock Purdy on the silver. I've seen 2 different people recommend buying and stocking up on Brendan Rice. I don't know how talented he is. I mean, I know he's Jerry's son, but I don't know how talented he is, or I guess they just assume if the Chargers get rolling, maybe he's a receiver that blows up a little bit. I mean, his stuff's really cheap right now. All right, let's do a Phoenix. Do you have a little 14 Pro Set metal serial number left with 3 or 4 spots left? And then obviously the dual case leaf metal break. That's true. I actually sold some Brogdon James base prisms at the last case I did. Nothing major, but still a few bucks a piece. That is all name power there, obviously. Oh, I read something today that he was saying, yeah, I have a shoulder injury. It's really put a damper into my early career. I'm like, what else does your shoulder? Be healthy would have made much difference. All right, Phoenix, always one of my favorite products. And I think this is the first year for Phoenix retail, if I'm not mistaken. Trey Hendrickson, Joe Mixon. Got a purple Brennan Fisk, the Rams, not numbered. Andy Gould rookie, Zaire Franklin. DeAndre Hopkins, looks like I don't know what those are called. But we got Jared Goff, not numbered. Keon Coleman, Patty Mahomes, Tyler Lockett. Got a Ben Sanat, rookie rising on the, what is that? It's not etch. Quan Jackson, rookie. JJ McCarthy base. That is box one. I can't remember what that parallel is called. Let's see. We'll save these. We'll go through our pile of purple shocks probably in those, and then I'll come back and sleeve all these up. But this purple one was only one in the box, so we'll go ahead and sleeve it up. All right, let's go back to Optic. Chad is on vacation, so it'll be me or Paul breaking anything that fills this week. He had the leaf cases at his house, but he wanted to ship them back to me just in case they filled. They would sit there for a week, so I will have those in hand Tuesday. I'll give it to Tuesday to see if we can get more action. If not, maybe pull that one down. Yep, I have to pull breaks down very often, but here and there, I just hate for them to sit too long and hold up money for anybody that's already paid. It's getting harder and harder for us to fill the Leaf stuff, and a lot of it's because of all the NIL guys in there. Purple, Johnny Wilson, Jonathan Brooks, JJ McCarthy on the throwback. Man, we got an autograph. How about Barry Foster to the Steelers? Blast from the past. Nice signature, too. Barry Foster going to the Steelers, going to Jim. PC Lovin' for Jim on the Barry Bananas Foster. Top loader feels dirty. Usually just one auto per case, so that might be only one silver. Cade Otten. Brian Thomas on the shock. And Malik Neighbors, nice couple there. Silver, Marist Liafu. So we're going to go ahead and top load these two. So have you started your Jalen Milroe PC yet, or are you going to wait until he has some NFL stuff? I don't have many. I have a few Milroe autos, but not many. Milroe's an NFL quarterback, but he's a really good guy. He'll be a good addition to the locker room. But you never know. He's got similar skill set to some guys who turned out to be really good NFL quarterbacks. So I never would have thought Jalen Hurts would have been a good NFL quarterback either. Look what he's putting into. Might have a relic. That pack feels thick. These Optic cases are getting a little bit tougher to find. The prices are starting to creep up. But I think I have one more where I can get it. Maybe two more. AJ Barner, purple shock. Potential Cade Stover. Silver Derwin James. And how about Jalen McMillan, rookie phenom, going to the Bucks. Mr. Taylor, I believe. Come on, Vidal. Christopher as well. Come on, Vidal. Silver, Blake Corum. What's up, Kevin? How are you, friend? Let's see, that's 2, right? Do 3 more. Yeah, 3 more and do another Phoenix. Alright, down. Let me check. I've been having problems with my messenger, Kevin. I'm not seeing notifications for messages, so let me check. I'll check when we get off here. For some reason, my notifications are all messed up on my phone. All right, Stafford. Javon Baker, silver rookie. Wow, 2 silver rookies back to back. Jonathan Brooks. Hopefully Brooks. Cooper DeJean, rookie. Rome Adunze on the purple. Keon Coleman. Very rookie heavy pack. How about a Drake May? Shock. Silver B-Rob. Passing grade, Jordan Love. Spencer Rattler. Malik Washington. I think I heard Chubb was going to sign with, was it the Texans? It's interesting. Don't they still have Milton? Mixon. Just I'll check it. You can just keep sending them to my personal Facebook, and I'll double check it today. I'll just keep an eye out. I check the email probably less than I do that, so probably best to keep doing them to Facebook. I'll just make sure I can check them. Thank you, sir. I have a few Optic fat packs that I was selling at the show, and a guy bought some and hit a callback Uptown. Out of the fat pack. Uptowns have come down a lot in price. They're still fun to hit. Alright, speaking of Uptown, let's find one. Travis Kelce on the silver. Shock, Javon Bullard. McMillan, Mahomes. Ryan Flournoy. Downtown time. We'll put it right there for just a second. Silver, AJ Barner. We do have a downtown on the way. Kevin Van Noy on the throwback. Latu. Edgerrin Cooper and a Bo Nix base. And our downtown. I think it was a downtown, not uptown. Wow. There you go, Alan. Alan Michael with the Bo Nix downtown. Very nice. Alan. And it didn't make me take the Broncos to a filler. He took them outright. Very nice. That's a pretty card. Pretty card. Let's move Barry so we can put our Bo and our nice Jalen or Jaden up there. I'll put him up in a second once we get some boxes out of the way. Very nice. I don't know if Alan's watching. Boom indeed. Now let's find another one. Or I've seen some cases with multiple, so definitely cases with multiples out there. All right, let's do one more of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, do one more optic, and then we'll do a few. Maybe we can hit a color blast. That's the best downtown we've played in quite some time. So far, been a pretty good case, given those two are in there so far. Boom indeed. Might be. We have not pulled our huge downtowns over the years in breaks. That might be, dollar value wise, the best downtown we've ever pulled. Trying to think back. It's been a while since we have pulled one bigger. Never pulled a color downtown. Not that we open a lot of hobby optics, but T-Law, Max Milton on the silver, or hollow as they used to call him. Adonai Mitchell, Javon Baker, silver Zamir White, best tutties Herbert and Quentin Johnston. Didn't Quentin just he's not on the same team anymore, is he? I see that somewhere. Rook, Alan will be pumped. That's a those are big sleeves. Hold on, I might have a bad batch of sleeves. Let me slide these over here. Those are thick sleeves. There we go. Not a bad batch, just the wrong type. All right, Phoenix time. See what Phoenix can deliver. Put that one over there. I feel like I didn't get excited enough with it. It's pretty big. Pretty big. I don't know what they're selling for. Still a pretty big card. I think the only downtown I have in my PC anymore. I recently sold my Calvin Ridley, but I've got a Joe Namath. Not many I mean, obviously rookie Falcons have had them in recent years, but not many vet Falcons have had them. Wow. Oop. Nobody steal that. 250 points will random that to everybody at the end. Hopefully it wasn't stolen. If you get it and it doesn't work, y'all just let me know. We'll take care of you. It was backwards. I didn't catch it. I didn't even think about points being in here. Drake May, rookie rising. Kayvon Thibodeau, heard he got in a fight today at camp or something. Michael Penix base. Purple, Harrison Butker. You like kickers? And a nice Caleb Williams purple. There we go. To the Bears. And a Jaden Daniels. That was a good box. For nothing, no case set type stuff. We did have points. Which points in retail really make me really chap my hide, if you will. Chap my hide. Alrighty, back to Optic. Let's actually clear out the middle here so I can put some things in the stands back there. Thinking about, so I'll be on Whatnot tomorrow night for anybody that wants to do some Revolution basketball. We're going to chase some kabooms on Whatnot tomorrow night. I think I'm going to start around 8 my time Central. May try to reach out to Loop. Let's see, they don't have, there's only like 40 sellers on Loop. Similar to Whatnot, Phoenox line. So I don't know if they'll give us a shot there or not, but I may reach out to them and give it a try. Heard some good things about it. Just obviously a lot less sellers there, which makes it a little less competition. But, you know, a little more personal service too, being a smaller site. Jawar Johnson. So may try it out. Jordan Travis. Now retired Brian Thomas. Silver Orion Flournoy. Purple shot Anthony Gould. Purple shot Keon Coleman. Silver Josh Downs. I have an account on it. I've checked it out, but I've never been in a break on there to see how it works exactly. So I'm going to check it out. Loop, L-O-U-P-E, if anybody's interested in checking out Loop. Yeah, we can put Barry, put our purple Caleb. Out of the loop. Me too. Alan Michael, who we just pulled this from, just started, or pulled that forward, just started breaking on the loop. It was telling me he liked it, so I've been on there a while. Never spent much time on there. There was another one called Card Shop Live that did not make it. That I liked too, but it went under. Oh, it's been 6 months ago, probably now. Cooper DeJean shot. Caleb Williams base. Best Tutties, Pittman and Richardson. See a lot of people buying Richardson rookies. Do we think Richardson's going to start? Raheem Mostert on the silver. McCaffrey. Little punter action. J.J. McCarthy on the shot. I mean, maybe he will. Javon Bullard on the silver. But it's a little early probably to even be speculating on if he's going to win the starting job over Danny Dimes, but maybe he will. Something on these top ones. I'll wipe them off. They're still dusty. It's a brand new pack. Brand new pack. Or it was. I think Cooper's still selling well. We'll top load old Coop. One, two, three, four, five. So 3 more, and we'll do another Optic. Or excuse me, another Phoenox. As Steven called it. Or Phoenox. A lot of 25 football products about to start pouring out. They've announced like 7 so far, including Prism draft picks. I don't understand why they release draft pick stuff after NFL stuff starts coming out, but Score should be soon. Luminance should be soon. Elite. Donruss Elite. Certified's already been announced. So it'll be a lot of. I think you got very long before they lose their license, so they're going to push them out. Yeah, I'm not sure he did. Yeah, I've always been a Danny Dimes supporter. I've always liked Danny Dimes' skill set. So I like to see him win that job, but then I don't know. McConkey, rookie. My House, Mahomes. Dallas Turner. Silva, Micah Parsons. Shock, Xavier Worthy. Shock, Jonathan Brooks. Silver, Justin Herbert. But I like just gotta remember, I guess a lot of these quarterbacks coming to the league now have been starters for 4, 5, 6 years. Andy Richards only started like 12 games in his entire college career. So they're not, I feel like if they're going to pick a guy like that, you got to give him some time. They haven't exactly been patient with him. Because he does run probably too much and get hurt too much, but I don't know. I feel like he'll get another shot, but it might not necessarily be this year. It's crazy how much, now that these guys are getting paid so well in college, they're staying in college longer. When they come to the NFL like Bo Nix and Dylan Gabriel, and these guys have played 5 full seasons of college football. It's crazy how much experience they have. Michael Penix, same way. Of course, it might be for 4 different teams, but 2 in the case of Nix, 2 or 3 in the case of Penix, too. I think Indiana and Washington. And guys like Quinn Ewers should have stayed in college. He'd have made a hell of a lot more money. Xavier Legette, Michael Penix base. Diamond Hands, Brian Thomas. Xavier Worthy on the silver. Nice one for the Chiefs. We got here Jaden Daniels, first year of fresh. So fresh and so clean. That's a good question, Scott. Fields has gotten a lot of chances. I'm going to probably say Fields ends up with more chances, but you never know. Shock. Brock Bowers, nice one there. Silver. Chuba. I've never been a Fields guy, so I don't think he has I don't know what exactly causes him not to be good, but I'm just not a Fields guy. Now, I like glimpses of what I've seen out of Richardson, but got to put it together. But very similar. You're right, very similar. There's some guys that love Fields, but don't think the NFL folks love Fields. Or he wouldn't be moving around so much. But teams do give up on quarterbacks so fast. So fast. I mean, like Sam Howell led the NFL in passing yards. And then he's pretty much been given up on now, too. Where's Howell now? Where he ended up? He's a backup somewhere. He's not a Seahawk anymore, right? He got traded. Alright, I want to see an uptown to go with a downtown. Desmond Ridder. Again, Desmond Ridder was never starting quarterback. I didn't even collect Desmond Ridder as a Falcons fan because I just never believed he was starting QB material. Silver, Tony Pollard. Jordan Travis on the shop. Adisa Isaac on the shop. Silver Pittman. Play action, Hutchinson. Yeah, he got traded. I can't remember where he went, though. He's the backup somewhere with a rookie. So I guess he could end up starting. And a J.J. McCarthy. I just can't remember where now. But yeah, I guess scouts say, like, we can tell pretty quickly whether you got it or you don't. And they move on. Or team coaching, yeah. But like Ritter, the year Ritter got drafted was the year that Pickett was the only first-round quarterback, right? There wasn't a lot of guys people thought were legitimate starters in that draft. Okay. So yeah, I mean, I guess he's the backup plan if McCarthy's not ready. I guess he could fit. You saw how well Darnold did there, so if he gets a shot, McCarthy's a mystery because he threw the ball like 7 times total in college. I mean, I think there was literally a game where he threw the ball once or twice. So you didn't get to see him throw the ball much in college, so we don't really know what he can do. I mean, he won an championship, right? But not because of his arm. He beat Alabama that year. All right, come on. Bucky Irving. Roman Wilson. You got a Devon Achon. Need more parallels in the retail. Purple. Josh Allen. Nice one there. Velocity. Isn't that what that's called? Velocity. True Purple. Montez Sweat to the Bears. Keelan Robinson. Gonna make you sweat. Alrighty. Let's go ahead. We're going to go ahead and do our Phoenix and then end with our 5 Optic. So we might have another case downtown or uptown. So we're going to knock out our last few. Yeah, I like how on the Vikings, for some odd reason, you got to start with the receivers they have. You guys are even passing to Washington. So imagine what you could do with the Vikings receivers. That might be a sneaky pickup of some nice Howard. I've had some Howard. I sold them when they were really high. So I sold them at the right time. Something white with a contour coming up. Contour Jonathan Brooks. Who's that? Jaheim Bell. Vlad McConkey. Corum. Something weird coming up back there. What is that? Little helmets on it. Eric Al Jr. Oh, it's numbered. Number 2/399. The Bengals. Interesting parallel. Another thick sleeve. Might be all be thick sleeve. That's alright. We'll switch them out later. At least there's some numbered content, right? Purple Roman Wilson Steelers. One of those thick ones. These might all be thick. If they are, I'll grab some more. Yeah, let me grab some more real quick. Those got mixed up somehow. All right, 5 Optic to go. We have a couple big ones. Bo Nix downtown. Jaden Daniels Blue Sparkle. But I'd like one more. We've got shocks of most of the bigger guys. No Phoenix shock yet. No thick silver. Did have a points card, which I may have given away, unfortunately. A few more out here. All right, silver Little Cooper Cup. Tyrone Tracy. Tyreek Hill lighted up. Chase Brown silver. Byron Murphy. Marshawn Nealand. Nothing crazy in that box. I have one more relic, too. I think we had 3 of them. Come on up, Town. Where you at? That was a thick one. I do have a handful more Phoenix. I think I can get Optic. I need to check. Marshawn Lloyd. I do not have any hobby Phoenix left. Xavier Legette, play action. Silver, Lil Jordan Humphrey. And Braylon Allen. The JETX. Jets. Enos Rakestraw. Big Enos. Spencer Rattler on the shock. Jalen Ramsey. Been hearing good things about Rattler, but OTAs is just, OTAs, in my opinion, don't mean a lot. So never try believing that here in OTAs as far as stats. And quarterback was 47 for 50 with 18 touchdowns. No shit. He's probably not even throwing against defenses. All right, 3 to go. One more doozy. Come on. Appreciate y'all jumping in. Never check out the Leaf Break. There's the teams that you want in the Leaf Break. Don't hesitate to shoot me a PM with an offer. I'll, for sure. See if we can't chip that one down. And then we have the serial number breakup, which is almost full. Bucky Irving. Primary colors, Ricky Pearsall. Chris Braswell. Something shiny back there. Is it a silver? Yeah, darn it. Marist Loyafu. Right. Dylan Lob. Derrick Henry silver. Nice one for the Ravens. Bucky. I think Bucky's going to have a good year. Made a good year last year once they started using him. All right, 2 to go. Probably serial number and leaf, obviously, if it fills, will break tomorrow night, most likely. Probably the only one we do tonight. But on the off chance serial number's full when I get off here, then maybe that knock it out real quick. All right. Come on, let's end with a doozy. Lassiter. Brian Thomas. Oh, there's our Uptown. Hold one moment. A.J. Dillon. Jane Daniels. Chop Robinson. Jared Verse. Silver, Jonathan Allen. All right. Almost the last box action. It looks all, I guess they're all that color on the bottom. I don't want to give it away. It is a rookie. Wow. What a case. What a case. What a case. We're chasing case hit rookies. We did quite well. I mean, those 3 alone, not bad at all. Not bad at all. Very nice case of retail. Tell you what, I mean, that's why Optic's been so popular. For a retail product, it just doesn't get any better than, I mean, again, there's no numbered stuff, right? But when you can hit pretty much guaranteed an uptown and a downtown in every retail blaster case, which is why I like blasters the best as far as retail. It may be the case in Megas too, but yeah, that is not a bad case. And that's why it's selling like hotcakes. Y'all saw it. We have a much easier time filling this than we do most hobby products. All right, last box. Maybe one more blue sparkle. I have one blue sparkle. I saw the bottom thinking that looks like Redskin colors. I don't think all the uptowns have that maroon at the bottom. So I didn't want to say that. Could jinx it, but that's what it ended up doing. Yeah, we could probably move those around. It was because they were in the way earlier. Let's do this. Boom. Fire. Where'd our speckle go? Where did our speckle? Oh, there it is. Speckle. Caleb can go right here. Other Jaden Daniels there. There we go. That's better. I agree, Scott. That's better. All right. Can we end with a speckle of the big rookie? That would be nice. I think we got 2. I think there were 2 in our last case. I don't know how often those fall, though. But yeah, Chris Wayne took the Redskins outright. You get 2 nice Daniels. Alan Michael took the Broncos outright. You get a nice downtown. So. A lot of times it seems like we always hit those in the filler teams, those kind of cards, but it does look better. I agree, Scott. I agree. Ricky Pearsall. CJ Mosley. Silver Bucky. There you go. Nice one there, Chris. Shock. Jamari Thrash. Jabari Thrash, Will Shipley, and a silver of Trey. I'm holding out Hendrickson into the break. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Give me 1 second. And we'll do a recap. I won't go through all the shocks and stuff, but go through a lot of stuff. Agree. If a picture was getting made, that would look better for sure. All right. Let us. We'll do how many of these? We'll do some purples out of Phoenix. We had Roman Wilson, Josh Allen, Montez Sweat, Harrison Butker, and Brandon Fisk. I don't think we're going to go through. Oh, silver Avalanche. I don't think we're going to go through all the silvers. Let me pull our rookies out. We'll do our rookies. It's not a silver. We'll do our silver rookies. These are all vets. Thank you, Scott. I appreciate you, my friend. Silver rookies. We got Root to the Falcons, Dylan Lobb, Javon Baker, Maris Leafu, Kamani Vidal, AJ Barner, Javon Baker again, Jonathan Brooks, Max Milton, Ryan Flournoy, Chris Braswell. We have a couple other silvers top loaded. We'll get to those. Some base and inserts of note. Best tutties to the Colts, Brian Thomas, CJ Mosley, Ricky Pearsall, Xavier Legette, Contours Jordan Brooks, Tyreek Hill, Lab McConkey, Hayden Hutchinson, Brian Thomas, Lab McConkey, Patrick Mahomes, My House, Brian Thomas, tutties to the Chargers, passing grade Jordan Love, base Rattler, Neighbors, Bo Nix, My House, Brock Bowers, Brian Thomas. Other things I've top loaded. We did have some of the velocities. These. We won't go through all those. I don't think there was anything big. And then we got a lot of purple shocks, which I'll get all these sleeved up. Purple shocks. All right, we had a Bucky Irving, purple shock. Rattler, Elite Neighbors. We have 250 points, which I do need to random. Bucky Irving, silver. Jay Daniels, base. McCarthy, base. Penix, base. Xavier Worthy, silver. Caleb Williams. Cooper DeJean, shock. McCarthy, shock. That's a Javon Bullard, silver. Jaden Daniels, base out of Phoenix. Rookie Rising, Drake May. Penix, base. Nix, base. McCarthy. Caleb Williams. Daniels, base. Penix, and Drake May. I will random that at the end. Again, it was turned backwards in the pack, so if somebody steals our code, y'all just let me know and I'll take care of y'all. We had two. Oh, we had three. Don't see the other one out there, though. We had a couple of relics. Jaden Daniels and Braylon Allen. I thought we had one more. Oh, here it is. Our other one was Jalen McMillan. So we had three relics. Some other purple shocks and silvers. Silver, Xavier Legette. Brock Bowers, purple. Drake May, purple. Brian Thomas, purple. We had Eric All. That one was numbered to 399. That's our only number card in the break. And we had a Caleb Williams, purple. We had one autograph in addition to our points. That was Barry Bananas Foster. Going to Steelers. He has a nice penmanship. Going to Jim. Then we had a few doozies. This one's not numbered, but it's a nice one. How about a Caleb Williams purple out of Phoenix? Then we had a Jaden Daniels blue sparkle, the only one in the case to go along with the Uptown Jaden Daniels. So How about Chris taking down the Washington spot like a boss? And then our big downtown of the break was Mr. Bo Nix going to Alan Michael. Bo Nix, Mile High Downtown. Go to Alan Michael. All right, let me set up a random for this real quick. Wait 1 second. And again, the back was showing, so if some goober steals our points, y'all let me know when you try to redeem them, and I'll obviously take care of you. It's been a while since I've had that happen. We have had that happen on Facebook breaks for sure. Now, give me 1 second. Let me flip over here. And here's our list. Cardinals down to Commanders for our 250 points. Will be 11 times. After 10, Cardinals on top, Raiders on the bottom. Final roll. Miami Dolphins taking home the points. Dolphins taking home the points. Chat pull back up. Dolphins taking home the points. Thank you guys so much again. That's a pretty good case of Optic right there. Jaden Daniels, Uptown. Jaden Daniels, Blue Sparkle. Bo Nix, Downtown. Very nice. Love it. Always, gentlemen, as always, thank you very much. Y'all have a wonderful, well, it's late on the East Coast. Have a little bit left of your weekend. I hope y'all have a great weekend. Finish it off strong. Wild card. Leaf Metal is up, and a Pro Set Metal Sunday serial number is up. So hop in those if you're interested, and we'll do those tomorrow night. As always, boys, y'all have a great rest of your weekend, and we'll catch you guys and gals next time.